I'd like to welcome all of you to the Canyon High School Class of 1970 reunion. We're going to have a great evening here, lots of entertainment. We have Sally Bauden-Madrid and Linda Matthews-Perkins. I'm Kathy Catano, all part of your reunion committee, bringing you this exciting event. We're going to be doing some awards later, a lot of dancing, have a great catered dinner, and we're really glad that all of you came out to see this event. We want to see you all here at our 25th reunion too. Don't forget to sign up for the committee and be a part of the fun. Once again, have a great time at your 20-year reunion.
this is Leslie.
I'm Leslie.
I'm Veronica.
And we are a trio that were together during high school. And we're a trio now 20 years later. And you two look marvelous.
Where shall I begin? Let's see. I have 4 children now, which is my biggest accomplishment and something I am most proud of. Let's see.
Do you have an occupation?
I'm a homemaker by choice, but I am recently the vice president of a co-op nursery school, which takes up a lot of my time, and very involved in my children's education. And my husband's name is Michael, and we've been married for 18 years and very, very happily married. And that's about it.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Your turn.
Okay, let's see. From graduating from high school, I went to Tennessee and I lived on a commune for 12 years. And I have 3 children, ages 19, 17, and 15. I am recently remarried to a wonderful man, very happy. And I am now about to embark on school for 15 months at Stanford doing a physician's assistant program. And I'm very happy right now. My life is wonderful.
That's great. Okay, Marion, how about you? What's your occupation?
My occupation has been an air transport nurse for Mount Zion Intensive Care Nursery for premature babies. And just since last October, I've given this up, and I'm now doing what I've always loved to do, and that's my music. So I'm now writing music, and I am conducting 2 choirs, and 1 choir is singing my music. And soon I'll have a cassette out. So I'm very happy, and things are going quite well for me.
Okay, Dave Reimer here, and it's amazing that you should come along when I'm talking to Kay Reeves, because Kay is one of the people that I wrote down what are the most exciting things about high school was, sitting next to Kay Reeves and Betsy Rice. And sitting between them, because my name is Reimer. See, it works that way. Anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm an entertainer. I have a children's entertainment business. I do singing telegrams, clown acts. I do a lot of voice work for television and radio commercials in Anchorage, Alaska. I've been up in Alaska since 1982, and regressing a bit, I lived in Tahoe for 3 years, from 79 to 82, worked as a disc jockey at an AM station there. Before that, went to Chico State, graduated as a radio television communicator. And before that, went to Chabot, and that was right after high school. So that kind of wraps things up that way. And now I probably am going to have a family within the next 10 or 12 months, because my wife and I, Nancy Reimer, is, hope that's my wife, anyway, we'll check that out. We're working towards creating one of those little bundles of joy. Okay, so.
Sounds good, Dave. How about you?
Well, now I'm intimidated. I don't want to follow him, okay, right? Okay. My name is Kathleen Reeves, Kay Reeves, and when I got out of high school, I went to college, and then from college I went to law school, and then from law school I studied for the bar, and I took the bar, and I passed the bar the first time and became a lawyer, and I'm now practicing in San Leandro as a divorce attorney, and I also do criminal law, juvenile law, and I do a little bit of personal injury, tell your friends, okay? So, and I live in Hayward. I've lived in Hayward all the time except for when I went to law school in San Diego, and I'm always drawn back to this Bay Area for some reason. And I'm practicing and enjoying myself. I have a cat, and I'm not married. And that's it, although I will have his child if he wants me to.
Well,
my name is Mike Johnson, Canyon class of 70. This is my friend Randy Nichols. We graduated together. We played music together for a lot of years. I went on to become a CPA. I now work for the Oakland Tribune. I've got a wife and 3 beautiful children. Very happy, and it's a real pleasure to be reunited with my old friend here.
And your old friend is?
I'm Randy Nichols, and boy, I didn't go to either of the other reunions, and so for some reason I'm just scared shitless tonight, but it's been great seeing everybody, and I'm even nervous
What do you do for a living?
I'm a musician, and boy, I've done 1,000 things, and I've had about 35 W-2s in my life from doing different jobs.
And do you have a family?
I have 5 beautiful cats and 1 large black dog, and me and my beautiful wife Pam are trying to have some children, so that'll happen soon.
Excellent.
And I didn't get married till 3 years ago, so I was on a bus with a bunch full of musician maniacs for 10 years, playing with a guy named Eddie Money, and I'm glad that I'm still living and still have my brain cells so I could give this interview here. So life is good, and it's great to see everybody, and whoever I didn't get a chance to say hi to, hi everybody when you watch this tape.
Ditto, ditto. My pleasure, and thank you.
Craig Andrews, did some military time, now a business representative for the Machinists Union. And in fact, in the same type of line of work as Frank Staggers, I'm an EAP for the Machinists Union, helping out with drug and alcohol rehabilitation. Got 2 kids, got a great wife, I've been married 8 years now. And I'm doing rather well.
Great. Okay, and Frank?
My name's Frank Staggers. After Canyon, I went to UC Berkeley. Then I went to med school. I'm now doing addiction medicine with the Haight-Ashbury Clinic. This reunion is really great. I just can't believe how everybody has kept themselves in such good shape. It's almost like time didn't exist. So I'm having a good time. Life's treating me well, and I'm just having a good time here today.
You have a family also, Frank?
No, I don't. I'm thinking about getting married, but I'm still chicken.
Any other messages for your classmates?
No, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Everybody's doing great, and it's good to see everybody.
I'm looking for the next one. That's going to be a great one. The 10-year, everybody was divorced. Now everybody's married again.
We have a supplemental interview here for you all right now.
Yeah, we just, we were standing here thinking we were talking about ourselves so much that we forgot to say hi to everybody.
Right.
Kay said, we should come back on and say hello. Why don't you say hello?
I want to tell everybody that I'm so happy to see you again, and I've really been excited about coming to this class reunion, and you guys look great.
Everybody does. It's such a trip to see everybody, and we're just having a great time and thought we'd come back on and say hello to everybody, and thank you, God, for having everybody healthy and be able to come together like this, because it's a great night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're on. My name is Craig Karish. Graduated, of course, from Canyon High in 1970. Went to work in a factory making light fixtures for a couple of years and bailed out of California in 1973. Went to Southern Idaho, became a builder, and moved to North Idaho in 1977. And I've been living there ever since, happily ever after. Have 4 children and a lovely wife, and I like to play as much as I can.
Sounds good, Craig. How about you, Steve?
I'm Steve Bigham. Graduated in '70 with all the rest of these guys. Live in Castro Valley still. Came out of high school, went to college for a few years. Nothing serious in college. Got out of that, went into the construction trades. Started a roofing company, waterproofing company about 12 years ago. Still doing that. In Hayward. I'm living in Castro Valley, out in a remote area, Palomares. I'm sure people will remember where that is. Have 2 kids, a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old, and married Laura Gaylord, who's another Canyon 1969 graduate, and everything's fine.
That sounds good. Do you have any memories you'd like to share of high school?
Yeah, mostly getting out.
What about dodging Mr. Carr?
Dodging Mr. Carr? Yeah, I still see him once in a while. Writing notes to Mrs. Tosher, because I lived alone and I lived with not with my parents, so she